Hi, it's John from Under the Table Hot Sauce. I'm here with my friend, the star of the show, Jimmy Farrow.
Yeah, what's up, JB?
Nah, nothing.
It's been a hot summer, and for all your barbecue needs, you can go to underthetablehotsauce.com. 13 unique flavors to choose from, created and bottled in a Long Island kitchen. Underthetablehotsauce.com. Let's go chow, JB.
Let's do it.
All the flavor, twice the burn.
That is a great comment. I can't disagree with that at all. But since you're about complete honesty,
Vamp's a lot more than a wrestler, my friend.
dude, my friend, we know this, and this is why you're not going to get this type of shit anywhere else, right?
They're not asking about our bars. That's
right.
That's
we don't
it.
care about what you did in 1990.
I do.
89,
Wait a minute,
putting
but I
somebody
do.
in a, but anyway,
that's rough.
My point is, unfortunately, the agent that you're working with, who is a good friend of the show, decided it was okay to put
Eric.
you on Hannibal, who's a very popular YouTube show.
Yeah, well, you know.
And
what? Go ahead.
Can you let me finish?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Please, by all means.
So again, it's like putting Vampiro on Carson, and then putting him on Letterman the next night. So which becomes a problem. So anyway, since you're such a man of honesty, which I believe shut up.
Let him finish.
Anyway,
Let him finish.
Thank you. Since you're a man of honesty, I listened to your interview, which was fantastic, by the way.
Absolutely.
I will tell you, incredible. I thought
no
it was.
doubt.
If I didn't know who you were, and I just picked up that video, I was highly impressed.
Oh wow! All right.
Thank you.
But I would say at the end of the video, you thanked Mr. Hannibal for what he's done for the wrestling industry, what he's doing for wrestlers, what he's doing on his YouTube channel. So I asked you this.
Sure.
Mr. Hannibal decided in Texas just a week ago, which is getting tons of media attention, that he hired someone, a referee, some young kid who just wants to be part of the industry, to bleed in one of his matches, and he decided, hey, it's okay. I'm just going to hold this kid down because I'm 300 pounds. I'm strong, and I'm going to jab him with a metal spike until I hit his arteries, even though the kid was begging to be released, and beat the shit out of him until he bled and had to go to the hospital. I ask you this, sir. How do you respect a man who you quoted did something great for this industry, who consistently takes advantage of people who just want to be in the industry that you have been in? You used the word fanboy. You used the word mark. These guys will do anything to be part of it, to take advantage and hurt another human being like this just to get himself over. Is this a man that has done so much for this industry?
Okay. So when I say to Hannibal, when I say to you, when I say to Eric, when I say to anybody, thank you for what you've done to the industry, and trying to remember exactly what I said, you help keep this alive and grow.
You said we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
I know the trials and tribulations you've went through.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving the opportunity, because you're the guy that asked the hard questions. I'm not sure what hard questions you asked.
No.
Okay.
That I have to officially.
And you said
disagree
thank you.
with.
Yeah.
And this, by the way, this is a guy who sued Abdullah the Butcher, who you trained with.
You're trained.
Yeah, I know all about it.
Right?
I get it.
For giving him hepatitis C, and then decides it's okay to stab a guy with a spike and then lick his blood afterwards.
Well,
Okay. Well, I was getting there.
Go ahead.
But I can see that you're emotional.
I'm not emotional.
I needed to let you get
Trust
that out.
me, there's no emotion here, brother.
So
I'm telling you.
After everything that I've done and been through in my life, and coming back from the brink of death, I've made a promise to whatever it is that I'm believing in, that it doesn't matter. I'm absolutely incapable of judging something that I have no part of, because I didn't write that book. So whatever karma he has to pay in the end, that's on him. I'm writing my book. And if you allow me the opportunity to do an interview and somebody gets influenced by that, I'm very grateful for it. So even if you're a fucking piece of shit,
Okay.
I'm going to say thank you to you, because whatever you're a piece of shit about has nothing to do with me.
Right.
Okay.
And I don't have an opinion on what he did because, one, I wasn't there. It's hearsay to me because I've heard a few versions of it. Do I agree with it? I don't even want to say if I agree or I don't agree.
With all due respect, sir, it's
Sure.
not hearsay. It's video.
Okay, but
it's been covered.
I didn't see it, and I don't want to see it because I don't want to have that in my train of thought. I don't want to have that image in my head. I'm in the first stages of Alzheimer's, so I'm doing very extreme therapy to be conscious for more than 10 minutes at a time.
Right.
So I have absolutely no space in my living being to allow anything that's negative or hurtful in there. If he purposely hurt somebody, the only thing I can say is street justice will come and cash that check. I mean, you cannot fuck with people, and you can't fuck with the universe. And for whatever demons he's battling that put him in the position that he needed to do that, he'll have to answer for that. I don't. So I don't want to even deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Spiritually speaking.
And I've known the motherfucker for a long time. I know everything about the guy. And I know he's got a long, long list of people who want to cash that check. But I've never had that problem. So I judge you on the way you've treated me.
Sure.
And if you're a piece of shit, I don't know about it because you've always shook my hand and looked me in the eye.
Right.
I'm worried about you right now, not about, you know, because I was a gang member. I was an organized crime. I was a drug user. I was a drug addict. I was a bad motherfucker. I can't judge somebody because I've been there.
Can I ask you about your gang member stuff?
Yeah,
right?
of course. You can ask me about anything, brother.
Obviously, you explained yourself well on his show, and totally understand, because the one thing you did say, which hit home to me, is you had to eat. Totally get, I have to eat.
The fucking American dream ain't made out of apple pie, brother.
Damn straight. Totally get it. But do you look back at your life now, because you've been blessed, right? You became a very popular wrestler in one of the greatest organizations in the history of wrestling.
The human race.
Sure.
Yep.
Do you look back on your life now when you think about those things that, I don't know what you did as a gang member. I'm assuming you stole. I'm assuming.
Collections, armed robberies.
Sure. And I don't want to go further because I don't know, right? But
that's pretty much it.
Okay. When you look back at your life, are you like, is that karma? I mean, you hurt people, right? Or you stole from people, and then you end up being one of these guys. I mean, shit, you go on the internet, people love you. You have your own show. People love you. I mean, is that karma?
I don't think they love me. They love what I'm representing. And you got to be very careful about your ego. And I didn't hurt innocent people. I was paid to go collect money from pimps and drug dealers. And I was okay with that because they were the scum of the earth. And somebody had to do it. It is what it is.
Almost like the mafia, right? Part of the family.
It most definitely was the mafia.
Understood.
So being a practicing ritual magician, one of the very first lessons I've learned is you need to learn how to first defeat your ego, which is a brutal fucking battle. But you need to learn, once you understand reframing. So do I regret my past, or what lessons, why was I put in that position, and what lesson was I there for to learn? And it was the greatest education because it's made me be able to, when I'm trying to rehabilitate a young man coming out of a prison, or a gang member, or a drug addict, or somebody who's been involved in domestic violence, or whatever it is you want to talk about, I don't have to go in there and try to convince him that he's in a safe place with me, because he sees my posture, my look, he understands that I speak the language. So even though I fucked up, and I'm lucky to be alive, it was for a reason. And it wasn't to be a bad motherfucker, it was to be a smarter adult down the line.
Religiously speaking,
I'm on point today.
Spiritually.
It's that energy drink, dude.
Hey, brother, it's all good. I mean, look, I appreciate your candid answers, and I hope my questions aren't too
I fucking
tough.
love your. I've been waiting for this interview for 40 fucking years.
Okay.
Please don't
Well,
ask me
hey,
any more
well,
wrestling.
that's
There
what
it
you
is
get.
right